Hello everybody. We just finished this level going through here. We got all our coins. We got the relic from down the well and stuff like that. Yeah, we've got a 20 coin, so we'll get good XP points for that. And we're heading towards our hideout. So here we go. Loads of points. Lovely. So as you can see, on the bottom left there, you got some statistics. So yeah, you got all the enemies killed, enemies left behind, dead bodies found, tokens collected. I suppose that all goes towards your XP, and then to the right there, objectives. Mission completed, 65 points. The relic, 25 points. And then the tokens collected were 20 as well. So, awesome. Let's continue on that. So, I go into the hideout.
How long have you been hiding in the Atrium?
I stopped counting long ago. Long before coming here. Gives me a headache.
So you weren't born near the World Tree with the elves? It's not there that they made you?
No. I wasn't born in the Amber Lake. On the other hand, you could say that it was there that I died. Sort of. It goes back a long way. At the time...
Don't waste our time, dog!
I imagine in the cesspit where you come from, this cell could pass for an elegant lounge. So let me dispel that misunderstanding. You're not at the embassy of Akenash, and I didn't invite you here for tea and sympathy. You're in prison, and you're going to tell me without any nonsense how you counted on getting your hands on the heart of the tree. Then the executioner here will take you to the laboratory and store your body in separate jars. On that point, you were right. It is here that you will die.
Did I say that? Well, it's very simple. The first part of my plan was to find my bearings in your tower. And the only one who knows every corner of your hovel is the one who built it. The architect. Your old friend Kerberos.
But what a great plan. What a pity Kerberos mysteriously disappeared once his work was finished, isn't it?
Oh, really? He disappeared? Ah, now that's unlucky, isn't it? But no matter. Because our dear Kerberos did not disappear without signing his work. Apparently, he left the complete plans of the tower somewhere inside the Akenash library. And everything is there for the one who knows how to look. So I said to myself, hey, Rakash, you're gonna move your butt, find that library, and dig us out the secret plans of the Atrium.
Styx, welcome home. I'm upstairs if you need anything.
Okay, so it's the hideout. We'll run around in here in a minute. I'm just going to alter the settings a little bit on my recording. That's better. Right. So this is his hideout. Various different bits in here that happens as you play through this game. It's not just his hideout. There's a few things requirements that you have to do. So let's get up to his hideout and we'll turn in his things that he gathered. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. Where am I? Oh, I've got to get up there. Went the wrong way. I've had a I've been playing the Forest and Forever Winter and stuff, so just hop back into this today to play it a bit more, to show you guys what we're up to.
Not a bad hideout, Ozcan. It's dripping with just enough moisture to save me from getting parched lips. This might sound strange, but can you remind me how we met?
You're right. It does sound strange. You must have taken a nasty blow to the noggin. It's lucky we met, especially for you. You wanted to know some stuff, and I wanted to recover some stuff. You're good at stealing, I'm good at dealing. It didn't take long to come to an understanding. That's how it works in the bowels.
Yeah, it's coming back to me. I think. Listen, I gotta get to the Akenash archives. Any idea of the best way to get there?
The library, eh? I can show you the way through the sewers, yeah. But what can someone like you do in there? I know it's none of my business, right?
I'm looking for a map of the Atrium. I can't always rely on the guidance of a blind old man.
The plans, eh? In that case, one of my men, Hector, a copyist, could be your guide in this labyrinth.
And how do I find, what's his name?
The marks. I'll tell Hector and he'll leave some for you. You just have to follow them.
Understood. And while we're on the subject, you know a safe way out of this tower? When I'm done here, I don't plan on hanging around longer than I have to.
You want to leave the Atrium? You could hop on an airship, but you'd still have to know when one is leaving. It can be months before the order is given to send one.
So, who gives the orders?
I don't know. It's paperwork. It's irritating, you understand? I don't like to strain my eyes, but I happen to know that all the signed orders are stored in the transport office. You could forge one to suit your plans.
I'll try it. Thanks for the info. Well, I'm off.
Oh, wait. If you wanted to thank me, you could maybe bring me back something from the library?
Go on.
I've heard that a renowned treatise on alchemy is hidden there. The kind of book that's so radical that it was placed under a glass cover.
Good. If I find it, I'll bring it back for you. See you later.
One last thing. You're the rough and ready type, aren't you? If I were to ask you to eliminate someone for me, would you do it? Quietly, without making waves?
You're starting to ask a lot. If I do it, it better be worth it for me.
Don't worry, I fully understand that my eternal gratitude will not suffice. Anyway, in the docks, should you cross the path of a labourer called Godbert, make sure he has a little accident. I didn't appreciate it when...
Enough with the life story. We do some business, that's fine by me, as long as you pay. See you later. Well, let's go to the embassy for this airship business, and then I'll go to the archives to look for the maps.
All right, so after that bit of storytelling, yeah, you can see on the left-hand side there, it's got a hideout and a description of yeah, what skills you can get with the SP required. You can replay missions and stuff and your last level and whatever. Now, I think, at the minute, let's just go and have a look. So in this corner, you can see your relics. We've only got the one relic. It's not that impressive, really. Ah, well. So we'll go back out there. So what we'll do is, before I go through the bits over here that you can collect, let's go to the skills, because this is the best bit. So, you've got a whole bunch of different skills here that you build up through the game. Yeah, stealth, agility, cloning, amber vision, equipment, kill, and then predator. And as per normal in most games, you build your skill points up, then you can choose from these types of thing of what you want. Each one of these, if you go into it, has different levels. You can't immediately, like I've got 110 points, so I can immediately go all the way up the line and choose that 90 skill points, master invisibility. I have to start at the bottom with Sixth Sense. So blah blah blah. So the field of vision about to detect you, crossbow target. I'm going to choose that. We'll have that because that's useful to know that something is targeting you or has seen you. Agility, nimble as a goblin, makes you less noise when you hit the ground. Maybe cloning. You can grab an enemy for a few moments and take advantage of a kill. Yeah, let's get that. That'd be good to have, wouldn't it? Just to see what we can get up to with that. Amber vision. Find it easier to identify collectible items around your strategy. I don't use amber vision a lot, so I'm not going to go for anything in there at the minute. Equipment, it is useful to carry an extra vial of life, so I'm going to get that defo. What's the next one on there? Stock of acid. 3 vials of acid are always at your disposal in the hideout. You'll be able to retrieve them between each mission. Acid? I don't know whether I've ever used acid before. What is that for? I don't know. Extra throwing knife. I'm tempted to get that acid. I've got 40 skill points left. Let's go and have a look at the other one for now. Kill. Kill an enemy into the... Oh, I've got to get that. Yeah, we'll save acid for next time. We'll get the covered kill. You can kill an enemy while under protection of cover. So if you're crouching against a wall or something like that, you can, yeah, press the X button and do them over. So we're going to have that one defo. Right. So we've spent our points. So go back out of there. Now, if I'd have enabled carrying more knives and stuff like that, you'd come over here and you could up your amount of knives you carry, or the amount of amber or the amount of life thingies you can carry. So that's it for in here. So this is where you usually come. If you want to replay a mission, you go into there and click whatever one you want to do. So replay mission. If I wanted to, I'd just click select and we'd play Ruminant. I don't know what that says. I'm sorry, but with the way my ADHD and autism is, I struggle to pronounce that word or understand what it is. I'm going to have a look for when I'm editing this video. I'm going to have a look and put an explanation up on the screen of what it means, because I have no idea. But if I wanted to play that mission again, there it is. So let's get going. So we're going to do some more stuff. Is that a little tunnel? Oh no, I thought that was a little tunnel in there. So I'm not going to jump down now. Most will be forward, especially that's the quick way down. Where are we going? So start over there. There we go. So as I say, this hideout, there's various different things you end up doing in here as stuff plays through. I think you can actually find vials of life and different other bits in here as well. You can knock stuff over and smash things, which is funny. Right, let's go. So this goes towards, I suppose there'll be another story in a sec. There we go, leave zone. Leave the hideout. Yes, we do. Here we go. Story time. Blah, 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 blah. More exciting than me going blah, 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 I suppose.
Well, according to Ozcan, the transport office is at the center of the embassy. Distinguished diplomats, you will have a surprise invitee at the negotiating table.
Cool. All right. So, is our new level. So we've got to get across that bridge and into this area just here. Exciting, man. Another big area, lots to do, lots to learn, lots of death. Yeah, same skills as normal as we did before. I'm going to knock off as many dudes as I possibly can, collect as many coins as I possibly can, and mostly mess up as many times as I possibly can. Let's see what's over here. Look down there. Make sure there's anything. Nope. Right, let's sort this fella out on the bridge here. Now, I think he goes and stands by that thing so you can shove him off. So hopefully if I get over there in time. Bye. And then there's a chap asleep down here. Now, I wonder, it's tempted to go down there and have him, but I've got a funny feeling that chap just there who's just walked across, I'm sure he'd see me if I did that. I think that's a bit too close for comfort, isn't it? I don't know. And there's another guy the other side there, pacing backwards and forwards, so I'm going to knock off the guy who's walking around first and leave the guy sleeping. I think that might be the best bet. Let's just make sure there's no coins down here a minute. Don't think there is. I can't remember last time I played through this bit. But let's aim, see if we can get this fella knocked off. Just looking at that guy the other side of the gate as well when he comes backwards and forwards, because I don't want him screaming, because he'll wake up that guy who is sleeping just there. So he's just walking across now. So if we wait for him to disappear again, because he's just come back into view, he was gone for quite some time, so hopefully he'll disappear again. And then we'll have this chap in front of our gate. Yeah, there he goes. So he's buggering off, I think. Doing something there, isn't he? Hammering at something. Have to wait for this guy. And then hopefully... Hopefully this is quiet enough. There! Ah, maybe not then. Right. No. That was a good start, wasn't it? But at least he didn't. At least he didn't have me. I got my skills down, yo. Let's see that gate. That fella coming round again. He's bound to scream if he sees me. Let's chuck his body over here. Whee! There we go. Right, is there any coins around this bit? Don't think there is. So, now we've done that bit, let's get up on here a minute. So, up there, there's two chaps walking along. They patrol backwards and forwards. And then behind these gates, there's a whole crew of baddies hanging around behind there. I think the best bet might be to start up high as normal, because the ones up high can look down on you and spot you and warn the others. So if we go up this side bit here where those spiky wall things are, I still haven't found out the name of them, but I will one day give an explanation. So let's go up here. Just have a look round here, see what's going on. I don't think there's anything to be had over there. Yeah, that's where we're heading into soon. But we'll get up here first, like I say. I know there's two guys up here. You have to be careful, because I can't remember whether they look over the edge, and if he goes out on that balcony, because if he goes out on that balcony, he will spot me. So I think that guy lucky. That other chap is just walking around. Oh no, he's going to fall off. Oh, I thought he was going to fall off then. Let's pop in here out the way a minute. I don't want that guy to sit in. I don't want him to see us. Pop him there. Let's get a save going on for this. New save. There we go. Just in case anything goes wrong. I just see a coin in here. Is there a coin? Where was that coin? I just see it at the corner of my eye. Right, let's have a quick look down here. So this is what we'll be sorting out. You see, if it had gone in on the lower level, you got these two guys up here peering down, and then shout at those other guys and warn them that I'm down there. So knocking these guys off up here first is definitely a good move. Let's just hide behind here a minute. I've forgotten my buttons on my... No, don't get on there. I'm forgetting my buttons, my sneak buttons and stuff. Because I have a problem. I don't know about you guys. Anyone write and tell me whether you struggle with swapping out when you're playing multiple games. If I've been away from a game for, even if it's just a few days, and I go back into a game, man, my buttons and stuff, I'm just totally out of whack with everything. Yeah, I can't remember my. How do you go up? No. I'm trying to do my sneak up against the wall. I'm sure it was. That's it, isn't it? Right. So it's my right trigger button, and I know me jump and stuff, but yeah, just going on again, aren't I? Here's a coin. We'll have that. One of many. Right. I don't think we do need to go up there soon. But I don't think I'm going to do that yet because none of those chaps scream down into there to tell them that I'm up to anything. So I'll leave that for a minute. We'll now mess with the guys downstairs. Can't remember how I get down. You can go down many ways, but I'm gonna choose the safe path. If we drop down into there, they're bound to see me. So we'll go back down those wall spikes down here, hopefully without me dying. There we go, like that. That was cool. Right, yeah, we'll go over here, and you can get through. Yeah, I think, yeah, there's a guy sleeping there, so we'll have him. I also think there's a guy patrolling. Yeah, there he is, just there. So be careful with him when you go and get that lad there. Can't remember whether he goes off properly and then comes back. Yeah, he is going off, so it's not too bad. Let's have a look. He comes here. I wonder if I can hide in this wardrobe and then have him when he comes out. Let's have a look. When's he coming back? So if he comes back, I'll wait in here. No. Anybody? Waiting in a blooming... Oh no, so he doesn't even come round there. Rubbish. Let's have that coin. Hide under the table a second. See what that guy's doing. Yeah, he's just hammering away on his thing. So let's have him. Carry his body. Put it in this trunk because there's a lot of fellas around on this level. Be careful not to knock these chairs round near this table because they alert these guys really easy. So just working out when to have this guy. I think the best bet is to have him, I think, when he's hammering at his station there where that crate is. Where's he gone? There he is. we'll have him here actually, because over there's a guard over there, so if we have him here, it's a better place. Yeah, you've got to be a bit more careful with hiding the bodies on this level. Now we're progressing through the game, you have to be a bit more sneaky. So we've got a fella. Where's the others? Right, so we've got one over there on the corner. There's two on the corner over there, actually. I thought there was one up on that platform. And then there's two over near the gate over here that you have to be careful of. Because they really alert things. Out how to go at this. There's usually a guy up on that platform just there, but he's not there. I don't know where he is. So how should we do this? Go hidden. We can go underneath that platform actually. So
another beautiful day at the Atrium. Its burning sun, its dripping walls, its delicate odour of burnt amber. Shut up, would you? Its friendly natives.
Right, go under here, because obviously this is the guy. He must go up this, onto this platform, I think. Yeah, I'm going to try and get him before he goes up there. Because if he was right up there, those guys had seen me having him. Oop! Where should we put him? I'll hide him. I don't think I've got any more wardrobes. We'll pop him just there. Yeah. Right, where's that other guy gone? I think there is actually a coin up on that platform. Let's give it another save before I forget. I think they'll see me if I go any further along here. I can't see any coins there. Maybe there is not one for this. I wonder if I can get that chap if I do a whistle. Let's try and get them out of there, because I try and knock off as many, as you know, I try and knock off as many of these guys as I can. And I fancy getting one of these guys by the gate.
Hey, is someone there?
See if we can grab one of these. They're staying together
Nothing's
though.
reports. Nobody. Who's that?
Oh no! No, that didn't end well, did it? Let's be frivolous with our belongings and sort these guys out. Got it. Then I'll whistle him. Actually, don't worry. Get under here, work my way through here, and I'll grab him on the way back up the steps, and then it'll be quicker then.
That damn creature is really quick.
Right. Shame you can't get your knife back, your dagger, once you've thrown it. That'd be really handy. I'm just going to move, I don't know why, but I'm just going to put them bodies down there in case anyone comes running around there. We hide them down there. Seems to be a better plan to me. Right, let's get on moving. I'll go up there in a minute. I'm going to go around this corner and sort these chaps out. Because there was another guy, wasn't there? They were talking together. I'm going to go and see what... Oh, no!
Hello there.
Outrun him. I'm not doing too good. I totally didn't see that guy. I thought he'd gone down the corridor and just disappeared off somewhere. I didn't realise he was up on that thing. Where is he? Is he up here? No. Where is he? Yeah, there he is. He's got a dagger, hasn't he? I'm going to have it, defo. Once he's calmed down. Awesome. See, you can see it on his belt glimmering.
He probably got away.
Yeah, I did, mate. And I'm going to have you and get you a knife. Oh! You can grab stuff before you kill them, if you want. But yeah, in this case, there we go. There's my stock of knives all sorted. I'm going to glug a vial of my life as well. There we go, and then I'll grab this one. Voila. Let's pick him up and put him with the other chap over here, just to keep things tidy. I don't know why, I just, you know... I could have put a body in there, actually. There's a trunk there, isn't there? Right. That's this area sorted after a bit of mucking about, really, wasn't it? I think... I can't remember if there's a coin on the top of one of these bits. Oh, that's it. You climb up here in the rafters. I think there's a coin up here somewhere. Let's have a look round. I know there's a little tunnel goes through. Oh no, there's not. It's blocked off. You've got a few of those spiky things. Can I go up? Actually, let's have a look a minute. I'll jump over to there. And then over to that. I'll jump up. What's in here? Is that where I just was looking down? Oh no, I'm up again, up another level. Okay. There's no coins in here by the looks of it, or anything that's exciting. No. Right. So that doesn't lead me to anywhere. I'll just drop down onto that. Go through there. So there's nothing exciting there, so it's not even worth getting up there, really. Good hiding places, though, you know, depending on how you're playing the game and what you're up to. Right. Generally, when I come through here, I stay up on here. Whoa! Don't fall down there. Like I nearly just did. Oh my god. Controller skills today are rubbish. Over there. Right. Sort these guys out here. Right, so it looks like, I don't know whether he's sleeping or not, that chap there. Is he coming round here? Yeah. Right, I'm going to get him right on that corner or something, I don't know. Let's save it real quick. Because You never know what's going to happen. Yeah, I'm going to try and grab this guy just as he gets round that bit. Hopefully he won't see me.
What? Monster! Yeah.
And I said,
No!
Now
What's going on over there?
uh-oh.
I'm sure I heard something. Oh, he's got himself killed.
Hopefully he can't see me just here. Not doing too good on being stealthy at the minute. Oh well. I've got one guy knocked off. Hopefully it'll be easier now to get that other chap. I didn't think he was going to notice, but for some reason that chap shouted out, and he doesn't usually shout out. I did a silent kill on him, but hey ho. Don't want it to be too easy, do we? This game. I'm gonna have this chap. There we go. See, now I can attack now from I was pressed up against the wall then, up against, not the wall, this bag of whatever it is. And it allowed me to do a silent kill straight from being pressed up against the bag. Which is an extra bonus skill of killing. Right. Those wall spikes go anywhere? I think they just go round to the girders on the side there. I know you can't get up there from here. There is some guys down this at this lower level, which I'm going to go and attempt in a minute. What's in here? Is that where we came from? In there. Oh, is that where that goes? Hang on, let's have a look. Not there. Nope. I don't know if I've ever got in that room down there. Oh well, doesn't matter. Go along here. Right. Another coin there. Lovely. We'll have that. And now I know there is a little tunnel just here that takes you through. I think this pops you out underneath that decking. At the front there. Yeah, I thought it did. Yeah, if we go out here, just so you know where it comes out. There you go, magic. Then we'll go back through here. And we'll get these guys on this lower level. I'm just trying to think where the relic is on this level. I'll have a look at the little map in a minute.
Hey,
now,
someone there.
What? He heard me from up here? Just because I'm not one of those baskets? Is he in the other room? In that room that I was looking into? I don't know how you get into that room. Where is it? Let's have a look a minute. It seemed to be in there. Hang on. In this place. How do I get in there? Why it? Ah, no. I'm going up there in a minute. I've got to take some guys out up the top there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe once we progress through here, there's a way in. Right, got to be careful here. I think there's about 4 guys in here. He takes a break. That guy with the hammer in a minute. I'm sure he comes over here. You think he stays there, but he doesn't. it starts wandering around a bit. So you got a guy in. Where is it? There's a guy. Yeah, so there's one there, and then there's one there. You see, standing. Right. So let's see if. Oh. Can't remember how to do this one. I think it takes, maybe it takes a knife. Because, there's a guy, I think he's patrolling around. I can't see where he is. There's one standing up there with the sword. What's the other one doing? He's standing with him. Not doing anything but looking into that room. Dunno. Trying to work out what to do. Usually the guy leaning up against the wall is just leaning, and the other chap is usually walking around a bit for some reason. He's had a tea break. I'm damn sure if I sneak past them two and knock this guy off, I'm sure it'll alert him. Yeah, he's looking over here already. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tell you what we could do to test his alerty skills. Let's get the sat.
Hey, shit! What happened?
Yeah.
There's
so
no
he's
way
well
we
on
can leave
it.
a bastard like that wandering around. I gotta find him.
Going up here a minute. Did he say I'm going to go and find him? I thought he said I'm going to go and find him. No, he's not. You're not doing anything, mate.
Impossible to lay hands on it.
All talk and no bloody... Whatever that saying is, I don't know. My mum used to say all talk and no... Is it all talk and no trousers or something? I don't know. Has he gone over there? Oh! Uh-oh.
What? It can't have gone far.
Right, I'm going in here out the way. It's a good job I'm not trying to get any awards for...
I gotta find him.
I'm up here. Idiot. I'm gonna try and grab him if he does come up here and then walk back down the steps. That'd be handy. Hurry up.
Hey, someone there if you don't want to be cut to pieces.
There is definitely another dude in here. I can see him. This little arrow keeps coming on, doesn't it? Where is this guy, eh? Oh, there he is.
Well, it wasn't anything after all.
Where is he? Don't know why I was whispering. Hopefully this won't alert that guy who's doing the hammering. Pop him in there. So I'll pick up this guy and pop him just there a minute. There we go. What, is there anything in here? Any secret tunnels or anything? Nope. Right, we'll go and grab him in a sec. He's on his own now, so he's going to be easy to have, I hope. Sort him out. Sayonara. That's it. Off you go. I'll leave him there. It's not worth moving him. Right, any coins or anything in here? I don't think. This bit, these bits go up to that upper level that I was on before. I'll just show you so you can get your bed. So there is another guy. So there's an in-between floor. I see. So there's him. Is there anybody else? Huh. Right. Checks it down that corridor. Good job. Lob him down there. There you go. See ya. Right. Still no way into that room. Let me look up here a minute. Yeah, let's back up to that level. Yeah, I'm looking for a way into that central room, but you must go in there later on or something. I don't know. Right, so the bottom level there, we've cleared all that. Oh, I've got to go round, haven't I? I want to get those guys up on the in the main bit where we came in. Round here. Go up here. Onto here. Like that. Stealthy. There is. Oh, I want to go up one more, don't I? No. Like that. Up here, there's a chap. There's a couple of chaps, actually. I can't remember how many there is up here. But, yeah, he comes backwards and forwards. And I will, as soon as he walks across there, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, because this is a bit, I'm going to save it, that. I'm going to wait for him, so you watch out for the crossbow dudes are dangerous, because if they detect you, they start firing their arrows at you. I'm going to get this chap, when he goes over here. Whoa, there's another guy there. Flip it now. So what we'll do, I'll tell you what we'll do is then we'll get this crossbow guy first when he's on his own. I suppose I could go do this one while he's on his own. Uh-oh.
You're already dead. It's hard to know that.
Oh no.
Trying to die with a smile.
Just managed to get away from that. Cut it too fine. I thought that I'd be able to get back with that body. And, yeah, no such luck. Once this guy calms down in a minute, I'll go and sort him out. That's it. Right. Yeah, I've been too eager. Like I say, when you rush this game, as soon as you start rushing it, it gets you. It's weird. Tell you what we'll do, just to stop them being aggroed a bit, let's hide him just there, because they just get, sometimes they come back and have another look at the body, so yeah, best to keep them happy. Right, let's go up here and get back under this. And then when he goes over the other side, I'm going to have him. He's a pain in the bum. I don't like him really. There we go. Sorry about that. Other guy definitely won't hear this. So he's done. Let's get the coin. Right, what's over? It takes us down on that bottom level down there, which we'll do. Ah, so is that how you get into? Can't work it out. There's two ways into that area, and that's what I could see through that grating. I see. How many knives have I got? I've got 2 knives still. Just going to pop him down here. And then we'll take out this guy because he's got his back to us, so he's easy pickings, I hope. I'm still going to be careful though. Dead. Lovely. Pick his body up. We'll pop him down here. Yeah, I'm always impressed with this game, right? But how old it is, how lovely, beautiful it looks. The aesthetics. Just nice just to look at. For such an old game. I feel like so much effort was put into it. It's really cool. I don't know if you can get up on that top level up there. There's those other bits over there, isn't there? I couldn't find a way up there, but... Well. Right, I don't think... I remember trying to get up onto this big wheel thing see if there's anything on the top of this. But I don't think there's any way you can get up there. Oh, can I drop this crate on someone? Give that a go, eh? Might as well. Is there a guy patrolling around? There he is. He's going to get it. Go on, sunshine. Here we go. Boom. Yeah, that sorted him out. Right. Nothing in this corner, is there? Can't get up there yet, I don't think. What's on that off of that balcony? There's a balcony. Yeah, look, there's I reckon that nest, I bet that's got a coin in it. Right, I'll have to remember to go up there, and when I get down there, I have to get up, go across there, because there's a coin in that nest on top of that beam. Yeah, we'll get that. Let's see if we can get up on that balcony as well. I swear to God, the amount of times I've played through this game, and I always see new balconies and new bits to try and have a go on. I don't think I'm going to go down that way. I'm asking for trouble going down that way. I'm going to go back down here. Play it safe. He says as he clambers his way down the wall. Right, leg it down here. I'll do a save in a second once I get round to that main room. There we go. Round there. And that's what we were looking down on just there.
Oh, my head. Holy shit, this damn headache won't go away. It's pounding away like a new whore's bed on payday. I can't think.
Yeah. They've got some lines in this game, honestly. Definitely not for kids. Right. Let's see what we can get up to in here. Sneak under here. I think, now here's something really cool that you introduce into the game, poisoning the guys. Right, so there's these drinking stations, and to poison the thing, you puke into it. I know, it's really sick, isn't it? Literally, ha ha ha, sick, puke. But yeah, you can puke into their water where they drink, and it knocks them off, which is so nice. Right, got to be careful here. Hopefully he won't see this. No, didn't. Thank goodness. Let's go and hide his body just there. What's under here? Hidey hole. Yeah, where's the drinks barrel? Here it is, look. So, it'll tell you in a sec. No, it usually comes up with a thing saying blah blah blah. There we go. So I've just puked in there. So hopefully a dude will come over and take a drink in a minute. And it will sort him out. Come on, you gotta feel thirsty, surely. After all that hard work. I'm going back under here a minute. Going round there. This guy just there, I don't know. Work my way around here. Wait for that guy to... Uh-oh, I think I've left this a bit late. I reckon that guy at the top's going to turn round and see this. Don't know. Oh, I just got another. Whoa, that was lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Pop him around there. Get him out of the way. He hasn't got a knife or anything, has he? Right. We're clearing these guys out pretty swiftly. Give it a save. Where's that chap gone? Has he gone for a drink? Wished he had. Clever little thing in the game, that is, to have the poisoning thing. I really like that touch. To think of all the ways you can knock people off, basically. Yeah, really cool. Trying to find it. Thought there was a coin under there or a tunnel, but there isn't. Right. Let's go back through here. And, yeah, we want to get... God, that was close. I want to grab him when he goes back over to his other station. We'll have him. Time for him to say goodbye. Yeah, no one had a drink out of poison fountain. Never mind. Shame. Not really any point in hiding the body. I'll push it. I'll bung it down there for a minute. Right. Vials of life. I've got 2 ambers. I've got 3 life, so I've got loads because there's one just here to be had. But yeah, don't need it at the minute. It said pick up, didn't it? No. Right, let's get up to that nest. Can you see that nest up there on top of that beam? We need to get up there because I bet there'll be a coin in there. So we were asked to sort out that fella called Godbutt. And we're going to sort him out right now. Our mate said, can you sort him out for me? So we said, yeah, all right then, as long as you pay me. So if you go through here,
Hey,
there is a
Godbutt.
thing.
I've been waiting for my little delivery a week now.
It's coming, be patient. There we go. One troublemaker less. I just have to get rid of the body. Do I throw it in the vacuum or do I put it in the closet?
Don't really need to hide it, to tell the truth. Right, I'm sure. So let's grab this. Let's grab this coin first. I'm sure there's a coin. Yeah, there is. Let's grab that one. Then we'll go back. My skills today in this, like I say, I've been playing some other games, and yeah, it's weird transferring across to another game. It's yeah, I can't seem to get in the flow I can normally get into. Right. So we want to knock this chap off, so there's no one to see us, I don't think, through here. There we go. I think we're all right there. Pick his body up. See, there would have been two fellas through the other side of that gate, but we cleared them. That was the main area, do you remember, where we came in? Actually, I'm not hiding. I want to pop his body just there.